announcements. My name is Brent Schellberg. I'm with Pella Corporation, and I'm part of the chamber as well. And then I'll give a few announcements and hand it over to Brian. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, there's the color run and walk 5K at the North Side Shelter. If you haven't signed up yet, you can still do it online, or you can show up tomorrow and still sign up. There won't be shirts anymore, but you can still sign up and go enjoy that. It's going to be a beautiful day. And then on May 13th, from 8 to 9, there's a chamber coffee at the Iowa Works. That's on 619 North Carroll Street. So we hope to see you there as well.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Start off with, I want to welcome you to Best Med Respiratory in Western Iowa Sleep. And just wanted to mention a few of our employees that are here today. Danny Anderson, who is our customer service person, and Ron Q over here just started with us and works part-time as a setup person and setups equipment in the home. Our business started as Best Med Respiratory in 2001 in Glidden, and we started out, I was the only employee, and I ran it with a pager, and just did a lot of deliveries and set up oxygen and CPAPs and hospital beds and anything you can imagine. And since that time, in 15 years, we've grown to 4 full-time employees and 3 part-time employees, so we've had good growth. Started out in Glidden in 2001 and moved to Carroll in the fall of 2005. And then the next year, in 2006, we started Western Iowa Sleep. And Western Iowa Sleep is a company who does overnight sleep studies. And so we have 2 bedrooms in the back where we do our sleep studies, and we have a technician area. And the technician will watch the patients as they sleep. It has to be attended by law. And so before you leave, when I'm done talking, if you're interested, go on back there and you can look at our bedrooms. We have 2 bedrooms and a real nice setup back there. So Western Iowa Sleep started with 1 sleep technician, and now we have 2 full-time and 3 part-time sleep technicians. And registered sleep technicians are kind of hard to find, so we are doing the best we can to grow our business, and the biggest obstacle we have sometimes is just finding the right qualified people to do that. So we're training another person now, and we're really looking forward to a great future in that. Western Iowa Sleep's growth, a lot of it has to do with the fact that we do the studies here, but we also go to Ida Grove, Pocahontas, Jefferson, Ottoman, and Manning hospitals and do the sleep studies for them on a contract basis. So we send our techs down there with our equipment and our expertise, and we just do the sleep study for those facilities on a contract basis. And Best Med is a respiratory company that generally in the past, as a respiratory therapist, I set up a lot of CPAPs and oxygen. And sleep apnea is really a big thing that doctors and healthcare professionals are recognizing now, that cause a lot of problems in when you get older. If you haven't treated it, it causes premature heart problems and things like that, high blood pressure, and a lot of our referrals come from heart specialists in places like Iowa Heart, because heart doctors really understand what sleep apnea does to you and to your heart. And so that's pretty much the information about our companies. One thing that we have done a little bit differently, we've changed our model a little bit. We're trying to get a little bit more into retail. And it used to be all we really cared about was taking care of patients who needed third-party issues, where you would bill Medicare for oxygen or a hospital bed or private insurance or whatever. But we're trying to get into a little bit more of a cash sale and retail business. And so we started handling nursing scrubs now. And if you look back there at the shoes, those are called Z-Coil shoes, and as weird as they look, they're really a great shoe for somebody who's got a lot of back problems. If you can get past the appearance, they're a little strange, but we go to the Spencer Fair, and we sell a ton of them every year. For some reason, they're a fair shoe. You go to any state fair or county fair, and everybody wants the shoes, so that's where we've that's our little bit of a niche, things that we do. So, having said that, I just want to give a special thanks to my wife Sharon, who has done a great job. And as most of you know, I'm not here much between January and the end of April. At least this year is the end of April. Sometimes it's June. But anyway, she does a great job, and Danny and Ron.
We have a great staff.
Yeah.
And
We have great staff, and they
We
really.
couldn't do it with them.
Yeah, yeah, and so I just want to thank our staff for the great job they do, and I want to thank Sharon for the great job she does. And thanks everybody for coming. I only talked for 7 minutes. I guess that's not too bad for a politician. So,